Hey, this is Donovan for Donovan Watches Movies, a channel that's still growing, hopefully. Early this afternoon marked round 2 with Disney's live-action adaptation of Beauty and the Beast, and I am still working through my feelings about the Beauty and the Beast remake. The standard reaction to the remake is that it's fine, but not as strong as the original. I of course agree with that, but I think saying that simplifies a lot of what the movie does and does not do correctly. Hopefully I build up the mental fortitude to script and make a video essay about that very thing. But for now, here's the video I promised would come out today. And this video accounts for my year in advance predictions for Best Director for the 90th Annual Academy Awards. In the time between my first video of year in advance predictions for the 90th Annual Academy Awards and now, we've come to discover that The Post will be out before the end of the year. Or at least they're fast-tracking it to be. If you haven't heard of this one, it's going to be a new Steven Spielberg film about the Washington Post fighting to publish the Pentagon Papers in the 1970s. And it is led by Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks. So you've got two of America's most beloved actors, arguably America's most beloved director, and a timely story. Wait, it's about a news organization trying to fight for governmental transparency and freedom of speech? How is that relevant to today? So yeah, this movie is Oscar catnip. As for whether or not this actually ends up taking off, we'll have to wait, of course. But for now, it sounds like a winner. Like, I mean a literal winner, like it could win Best Picture. So moving right along, behold, the 5 directors that probably won't get nominations at the Academy Awards. Number 5, Jordan Peele for Get Out. Yeah, I'm still fighting for this one. I know that it is an earlier release, and I also know that it is a horror thriller, so it's got 2 very huge strikes against it. But those reviews are so good, and if Universal pushes it, this could totally happen. I think this one will get in for a lot of First Feature awards, if nothing else, and I think Peele has a good shot at the Directors Guild of America nomination. Of course, it's incredibly early to predict that, especially for a movie that has been out already. Number 4, Kathryn Bigelow for her untitled film about the Detroit riots. So this is post original recording, obviously, different lighting, different angle, different part in the room, everything. But I do think this movie is going to be huge. I think it's very timely, and I think that Bigelow will get another nomination for it. Oh my gosh, how do I keep forgetting about this movie? And I want to see it so badly too. Number 3. Darren Aronofsky for Mother. So Aronofsky seems to be returning to his smaller scale roots with this mystery drama, and this seems like it'll be his most Academy Award friendly to date. Keep in mind, he got a Best Director nomination for Black Swan in 2010, and that film was about a delusional ballerina. It was a horror thriller, psychological thriller. It was still very genre. Number 2, Steven Spielberg for The Post. Yes, they're fast-tracking this movie, but it also feels like it will be out in time. It's not like it's a Marvel movie where there's going to be so much work to do in post. It's called post, and I just talked about post-production. Oh my god, how many subscribers am I going to lose after that joke? But there's just so much going on with this movie. It's got so much going for it that I think at this point, it's crazy to predict it to not get in for Best Director. Number 1. Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk. Now, I do think The Post can take home the Academy Award for Best Picture, but Spielberg has won Best Director twice. Plus, the Motion Picture Academy has been really big on director-picture splits as of late. So, Nolan can win his first directing award for Dunkirk. Maybe they'll feel like giving Christopher Nolan his so-called due. Keep in mind it is a World War II movie, which certainly helps him, and he's oddly never been nominated. That could either mean the director's branch doesn't like him, or that he's been very, very close to getting that nomination. And I feel like when he gets the nomination, he will be a very, very huge favorite to win. And in that context, talking about when he gets nominated, I'm not necessarily talking about this year, I'm just talking about whatever year they decide to finally nominate him as a director. So, in alphabetical order, the Best Director nominations, according to my year in advance Oscar predictions, will be Darren Aronofsky for Mother, Kathryn Bigelow for her untitled film about the Detroit riots, Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk, Jordan Peele for Get Out, Steven Spielberg for The Post, And Best Director seems a little bit crowded already. We've also got Luca Guadagnino for Call Me By Your Name, Dee Rees for Mudbound, George Clooney for Suburbicon, Alex Garland for Annihilation, Denis Villeneuve for Blade Runner 2049, and Todd Haynes for Wonderstruck. And believe me, I'm crossing my fingers on that one. I mean, at this point, somebody's got to cross their fingers for him, right? So what are your thoughts on Best Director as it stands right now? Feel free to let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and click like if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more content from me. More year-in-advance Oscar predictions, Oscar stuff throughout the year, soundtrack reviews, trailer reactions, hopefully some more film reviews and video essays too. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye!